What's up, guys? Brendan Cody back again here with Form Check. We're going for the clean position 2 this time. So in the last video we showed you position 1 from the top, just in the center of the thighs there. Really the first thing we really ever teach anyone. It's a really easy spot to start with. Now position 2, we're going to go a little bit lower. We're going to go below the knees here. Okay, now the toughest part about doing the Olympic lifts, like I said in the last one, clean or snatches, it's just little clearing the knees there, because a lot of times people get out of position, and ideally we're trying to make it back to that position 1 that we were talking about last video, that power position, in a good spot so we can then explode and execute that clean. So, I mean, even starting from the top here, from this position 1, how do we get down to position 2? From here, he's going to force his butt back a little bit and start bending over top of the bar till the bar just gets below his knees, and that's our position 2. His shins are relatively straight. Okay, his back is still nice and tight back here. The chest is still up. He's over top of the bar here, a lot of tension in the hamstrings, and the weight in his feet is probably a little bit closer to the heel back here. Okay, now to get back up to that position 1, he's again just going to be pushing through his feet through the floor, just over top the knees, and then once he gets over his knees, he's going to slowly get that chest up, boom, right back to that position 1, okay? So a drill that we like to, you can take a break for a second, a drill that we like to use our athletes get to do when they're learning the clean or practicing the clean from position 2 at least, is without even doing the clean, just going back and forth like 2 or 3 times from that position 2 to position 1. So he'll set up in position 1, go down to position 2, pause there for a second, make sure he's in position. Good, he'll come back up to position 1, pause there for a second, making sure that he's just not standing straight up, but he's actually pausing in position 1. Back down to 2, and then back up to 1. Good, take a break. So from there, once we got the actual movement down, we'll start throwing the clean in there. So starting back from position 1, we'll go down to position 2. And we'll pause there for a second, again, making sure the back is nice and tight, everything's straight, weight closer to the heels. We'll go up to position 1 and pause there for a second, making sure we're there, and then we'll do the clean from there, just like we learned how to do last video. Good, one more. Same thing, down to 2, back up to 1, making sure we're there, pause, good. Awesome. Once that feels good, once it's smooth, we can start working our way down to the ground. After that's good, we can start cutting out that pause. So again, starting up, always start from the top, just to ensure proper movement mechanics. Going down to position 2, making sure that that back, again, about a 45-degree angle, shins nice and straight. He's not going to go fast. He's going to come up under control, push through the floor, start getting that chest up. But as soon as he gets to 1, he's going to do the clean. Do one more of those. And then as soon as he gets up to that position 1, smoothly, right into the clean. Good. Okay, a few things that can go wrong with this one, transferring from position 2 back to position 1. First thing, even the wrong setup in position 2, we see a lot of people with their knees too far forward and kind of in the toes, okay? To fix this, all he has to do is almost like a deadlift fix. Sometimes push that butt up and back a little bit, and that brings those shins to a little bit more vertical standpoint like this, rather than the knees being too far forward. And that lets us clear the knees a little bit easier coming over top the knees, okay? And the second one I think we see a lot of people doing as well is from that position 2, as soon as we come over the knees, people tend to transfer a little bit too far forward into the toes and shoot their knees forward. And then that really throws off the lift, and they end up jumping forward a little bit, losing a lot of power. So how do we fix that? Again, we just want to think about pushing through the floor. If you've ever done a leg press before, pushing straight up through the floor, and as we come over the knees here, we're pushing straight up, and then once we get over the knees, we're bringing the chest back, and then explode up. One more of those. Straight up, shoulders back. Good. Awesome. Like I said last time, guys, pick like 1 or 2 things just to really focus on, drill those, not very heavyweight, lightweight, and just really focus on practicing those things till you guys move on to the next one. Right on, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.